Have you ever felt that people only remember you when they need something? Have you ever canceled your sleep, your rest, your peace, just to help someone who forgets you the moment you're done? If yes, this story is for you. In a quiet little town, surrounded by green fields and calm old streets, there lived a man named Daniel. Everyone knew him. Everyone loved him, but not for the right reasons. If a bicycle broke, they called Daniel. If boxes needed carrying, they knocked on Daniel's door. If someone was lonely at midnight, Daniel was their first call.
I'm here now.
And Daniel never said no. He always smiled and said, "Of course, I'll help." He believed kindness made him a better man. And for a while, it did. But slowly, without realizing it, Daniel's life stopped belonging to him. His garden was half cleaned. His windows were cracked. His roof was leaking. His own world was falling apart, while he ran around fixing everyone else's. Every night, he came home dirty, exhausted, and empty. His mother watched him with tired eyes and said, "Daniel, you help everyone. But why does no one ever help you?" He just smiled and said, "It's all right, Mom. One day, people will remember." But that day never came. One evening, dark clouds rolled in. Heavy winds began to blow.
Hurry, the storm's
The
almost
whole
here!
town rushed outside to protect their things before the storm arrived. Daniel ran too, but not to save his own garden. He ran straight to his friend Oliver's yard, helping him cover tools and move equipment into the shed. They worked fast. They worked hard. But Daniel's own garden furniture sat outside. His plants were uncovered. His wooden boxes were wide open. And then the storm hit. Rain poured. Wind roared. And when Daniel finally walked home, his garden was destroyed. Mud everywhere. Plants ruined. Everything he owned, gone. He sat on his front steps, rain dripping from his face, staring at the wreckage. His mother placed a warm towel on his shoulders and said quietly, "Daniel, today you saved everyone's things, except your own." Daniel said nothing, but something deep inside him finally broke. The next morning, he walked to the edge of town to see old Mr. Harris, a wise, retired teacher who lived in a small cottage by the river. Daniel sat beside him and said, "Sir, I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. I help everyone, but I feel empty, tired, not from work, but from people. Why is kindness breaking me?" Mr. Harris looked at the river slowly moving before them and said,
Patience,
"Daniel,
my child,
look at this
is
river.
the
It gives
greatest
water
of
to trees,
virtues.
animals, farms,
In
and
time,
birds.
all
But when it
things will
rains too
become
much and the
clear.
river forgets its own path, what happens?" Daniel thought quietly. "It floods. It destroys everything." "Exactly," said Mr. Harris. "Kindness without boundaries becomes self-destruction. You are kind, Daniel, but you have no limits. You think saying no is wrong. But sometimes saying no is the most honest form of self-care." He continued, "For the next 7 days, don't say yes immediately. When someone asks for help, pause. Ask yourself, will this cost me my peace, my time, my energy? If yes, say, not today. Try it. See what happens." The next morning felt different.
Daniel!
Around noon,
Wait up!
Oliver rushed over.
Oliver?
"Daniel,
What's wrong?
help me move a heavy
You won't
box.
believe this!
I need you now." Daniel looked at his own broken fence, the one that had needed fixing for months. His heart wanted to say yes, but he paused.
Not
He
today.
breathed, and he said, "Oliver, I'm sorry. Today I need to fix my own fence. I can help you another time, but not today." Oliver froze. "You're saying no? You never say no." Daniel nodded quietly. Oliver left, looking upset. Daniel felt guilty, but he stayed focused. And within a few hours, The fence that had been broken for months finally stood strong again. For the first time in a long time, Daniel felt proud. The next 2 days, more neighbors came asking for small favors.
And the fence is
Daniel
broken.
politely said
I'm sorry,
no each
I
time.
can't help right now.
And something unexpected happened. Instead of feeling tired and used, he felt light, calm, at peace. On the 4th day, rain returned. Daniel's roof began to leak. He looked outside, waiting for someone to come help, the way he always ran to help them. No one came, not a single person. He could have been angry. Instead, he felt something new, strength. He picked up his tools. He climbed up. He fixed the roof himself. When he finished, he sat beneath his repaired roof and whispered, "So this is what it feels like to depend on yourself." Weeks passed. Daniel became a different man. He stopped running everywhere. He stopped sacrificing his sleep for people who never cared. He woke up early and tended his garden. He cleaned his house. He invested in himself. And something unexpected happened. People began respecting him more. Oliver started solving his own problems. Neighbors stopped calling for every little thing. The town was still friendly, but no one treated Daniel like a tool anymore. His garden bloomed. His house looked beautiful. His face looked fresh. And for the first time in years, he laughed without feeling tired. One afternoon, Mr. Harris visited. He looked at the healthy plants, the clean yard, the peaceful smile on Daniel's face. He asked softly, "Daniel, did the world fall apart when you stopped saying yes to everyone?" Daniel smiled and said,
I am Mr.
"No,
Harris.
sir.
That's
In
good to
fact,
see.
my world finally
Thanks.
started coming together." Mr. Harris nodded gently and said, "When you stop saying yes to everyone else, you finally say yes to yourself. And that is when life truly begins." So, my friend, are you like Daniel? Do you give too much? Do you say yes, even when it hurts? Remember this. No does not make you selfish. It makes you strong. It means you are choosing peace over pressure. Your time, your mind, your heart, they are precious. Protect them, because the world will only respect you when you start respecting yourself.